Hi everyone, welcome to my art class. Today I'm going to teach you how to use watercolor to paint a gingerbread man. Are you ready? This is the project we are doing it for today. Okay, let's get starting it. You will need a watercolor set, watercolor paper, pencil, eraser, brush, and water, okay? All right, so let's start with the shape. Let me put this one on the side. Put it in the middle. Okay, first, let's make the circle right here. Don't make it too small, okay? Don't make it too small. I'm doing a circle right here for the head. All right, and then I want you to do like an oval shape, but half. Okay, only half. Half of the oval shape for the hand. Okay, and the other side too. So you want to measure a little bit, see, where to begin with, okay? So you can put a pencil right here or your brush, and then okay, you are going to start over there. All right, another oval, by half for the hand, like that. So you can always measure it, see, if you have it in the right place, okay? That's for the hand. And then next one, we are making a body part, okay? The body part, we are going to do, actually we are going to do the upside down heart. Let's do switch like that. And then we are going to make an upside down heart. Okay, so take a look why I say upside down heart. So you see the oval connect to here, a curve, and then the other side, center right here, right? Okay, the other side, right there. Make a heart, like heart shape, like that. But it depends, okay? So for example, you want it a little bit wider, you can do a little bit wider, and then if you want it skinnier, you can make it skinnier. So this one, don't close up, okay? It's just like that. Look like a heart shape, and then we put it back. Right? See, it look like an upside down heart. But this one I need to fix it a little bit, okay? So here I want it a little bit smoother, a little bit straight, not too curved. This one right here looking good. Okay, and this one right here looking good. Okay, but here I want it a little bit wider. A little bit wider, like that. Clean, clean, clean. Okay. Very easy. But you know what? Everyone's gingerbread man look different, okay? It's not necessary to be, exact the shape I draw. You can always, have for example, the hand a little bit longer, a feet a little bit bigger, and, fix it the way you like it. I'm going to erase down here, the curve down here. And then I'm going to review my shape to see if it, okay to go. So this one, I want to have a nice join right here, nice join. And then here, I want to fix the join part to make it more smooth, Okay, maybe a little bit higher. Spend some time on your outline. Make it the way you like it, because later on we are going to paint and you can change your outline anymore, right? Okay, and then this part, I want it more curve. You see a little curve right there? I want here curve too. Curve. Okay, but this part I think I end up too fast. I want to be curved right here. I'm gonna fix just a little bit. Right here, curve right here. Then turn. How do you think? I think this is good. Do we need to go here a little bit higher? I think so, huh? Make a curve right here. I want it a little bit higher. A little bit higher. You can always do the way you like it, okay? You can change it until you feels okay. Like that. A little bit here. I think this is better. Okay. I think this is good. And the head, maybe a little bit more rounded. Clean, clean, clean. Make it clean. More rounded. More rounded. Take your time, okay? Take your time. Okay, I think right now it's good to go. All right, let's add the eye, the cutest part. Pick a space you like. Let's make 2 small circle, 1 circle, 2 circle. Not too small, okay? If it's too small, it's going to be hard for you to paint. All right, smile, curve. Okay, and then make a tiny curve on the end and do the curve one more time. Here we go. And I want to do buttons. Okay, I'm going to do 3 buttons. 1, 2, and 3. 3 buttons and a little bit circle candy inside. Sweet candy. All right, and then frosting. I'm going to do wave line, okay? Curve, curve, curve. Like that. One more time. Curve, curve, curve. Together, just like that. All right, let's do this side. You can pick any way you like, okay? Curve, curve, curve. And then do it one more time. Okay, and then join together. And here, let's do a little bit. How do you think? Like that, okay? Curve, curve, curve. Maybe 3 curve will be good. This one I think curve too much, and then later on when you paint, it's too much detail. I want us 1, 2, 3 curve will be fine, okay? So let's do 1, 2, 3 curve, and that's all. Okay, so let me do like that. That's all. Okay. All right, I'm going to do one on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 3 curve, okay? 1, 2, 3. And same thing to be here one more time. Like that. All right here, going to do curve. Okay, and do the same thing again. Like that. All right, we're done for our gingerbread man. And then double check, you know, anywhere you don't like it, you can always fix it. For example, the eye, or I want it a little bit higher. Fix it before we do watercolor. Good. All right, and then first clean your space. Make sure it's clean and put the extra material away. And then brush ready, pen set ready. Okay, I'm going to do it this way. Okay, here we go. All right, first one, gingerbread man. I want a light source right here, and then go like lighter tone, medium tone, and darker tone. Okay, so let's start with the lighter tone first. Okay, so the lighter tone, I want to make it look like, you know, cookies, dry, not too watery. Okay, so today it's not gonna look too much too watery today. Okay, so first I use the brush and medium brush, and I want to show it to you. Okay, here I take the brown brown color. I take the brown and I put it right here. Lots of pigment. Take a lots of brown, lots of pigment right here. Because this is big area, we might need to use it a lot. Okay, and I take some water and have some yellow and mix it with it. Take some water, yellow pigment. This brown too doesn't look like cookie color, so that's why a little bit yellow. Okay, and then yellowish brown looks nice, so I take a lot of yellow. And but this one still look dark. You can see it look pretty dark. This one is going to be my medium tone. Okay, all right, I'm going to move on to here. I didn't wash up my brush, and move on here, and I take some water and continue with yellow. Take some pigment, yellow. You see yellow, you mix with brown. So let's pull it out. Okay, so you have a light. You can see this one lighter, this one a little bit darker. Okay, but not so light. This one a little bit too yellow. So I'm going to take a little bit water, take a little bit this brown, and mix it back. I just don't want it too yellowish. Okay, I think this color will look nice. All right, that's starting it. All right, so before I do it, I'm going to do a little bit outline for everywhere. Okay, so I switch my small brush, take some water, put some pigment. I like to outline a little bit before I paint. So I'm going to outline here, the eye, so I won't mess up. This is usually, you know, what I do. So outline a little bit the eye. Okay, mouth. Smile. Okay. Outline a little bit. This part a little bit patient, okay? And then outline buttons. Buttons. And then here in between, you can just color in. That's fine. You can just color in, okay? Okay, buttons. pigment if not enough. And then in between you can just color in. Right here. Buttons, color in, that's fine. Okay, same thing, light tone. Okay, I'm going to go through the waveline. Go through the waveline. And then here I can just go ahead and paint. Okay, all right, move on. Waveline, make sure the drawing outline with watercolor first. So you know this white area what I won't mess up. Okay. So same thing, you can just painting it right here. Okay. Okay. All right. And then right here, take some more pigment. Be careful, okay? You want to stay in a line. And you can paint the rest of the area. Carefully. All right. Same thing here. Right here for the edges. Be patient, okay? Let's do that, all right? So the white frosting you won't easily get messed up later on, okay? You want to keep it white. Okay, I'm going to outline the cookie here. Still using light tone, okay? Using light tone. Using light tone. I want to make sure the line not going out at all. Here we go. All right, like that. Okay, next one. I'm running out the lighter tone, so I'm going to mix a little bit more, okay? So you can see yellow. Okay, take a lot of yellow, mix well. Get some water with the one previous one you made. Mix with it, mix. Okay, so this one is light tone, okay? Add some water. I'm going to start to painting it. So this time, because I have an outline, I don't need to afraid do over too much, going somewhere I'm not supposed to go. So just quickly paint the light tone. Okay, you can see right now light tone, it's covered everywhere. This side, okay? So that's my light tone. Okay, and then I'm going to take this a little bit water, just a teeny bit, okay? And I'm going to have my medium tone. This one will be my medium tone. I want it gradually become darker, so I take more here and a little bit mix back a little bit, but it's going to be a little bit darker tone for the rest. Okay, you can see darker tone, big difference, right? But you are gonna gradually put the medium tone and then go back and forth, put the medium tone, for the other half. Oh, I want to change. I don't want to use this pointy brush anymore. I want to use the medium brush. Okay, medium brush is better because for the big area you don't want to use small brush. It's too wasting time. Medium brush. Paint. You see, it's much faster if you use medium brush. But if you have only one brush, that's fine too, right? All right, medium tone is on. Medium tone. All right, right now medium tone, I want you to go through a little bit some of the area, okay? So take the medium tone, take some brown. You see some brown right here, a little bit darker. All right, medium tone, I want you to go under. You see those area? Under. You know, I want you to go through with those because, you know, it make it, the white looks more white because of the contrast. Make it look whiter. Okay, medium tone, go over here, go over here, one more time, over here, one more time. Okay, and then mix. And we do darker tone later, okay? All right, medium tone, some more brown. You can have a little bit yellow pigment, it's okay, but more brown, okay? All right, let's go here. Here, little bit brown. Same thing to here. It looks a little bit dry, right? Cookie is kind of dry, so don't make it too watery, okay? And then here, medium tone, same thing. Make it dry, not too much water. Paint. All right, and let's go a little bit medium tone right here. Here, shading. A little bit darker. Underneath. Here we'll have some shading. Right here we can do medium tone too. And then here, medium tone. Here, medium tone. Some shading. So you know that you have a contrast, so the white looks whiter if it's going to pop out more. Underneath. Okay, and we'll use the rest of the paint and then paint it over. So you have you see light tone, medium tone now. Dry, pretty dry, right? Okay, take some water, just water and a little bit yellowish pigment. And then we can blend, 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 blend in. You see, I'm blending in between. Blend, 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 blend it in so you don't see line over there. Okay, let's do that. All right, and then I want to take some darker tone right now. Darker tone, I'm going to add a little bit more brown. You see a little bit more brown, but this time I want to add the orange. You see the orange right here? There's two orange, light orange and dark orange. I like the dark orange, okay? So take a dark orange and you see orangish brown, but also you can add a little bit yellow back so that this color, wow, looks nice, okay? But mainly orange, okay? I mean, brown, brown, brown. Don't make it look like a orange color, okay? Orange, brown. So right now I have a little darker tone. I want to go through one more time, okay? So ready? The darker tone. I want to go right this side a little bit more, okay? Darker tone. Color tone comes in, right? Slowly, okay? I'm gonna just leave that reflection a little bit. Okay, all right. And leave a little bit of reflection. Okay. It start to look 3D, right? Okay. All right. And then darker tone goes under. Okay, under. All right. Underneath right here one more time. Okay. Darker tone goes on the eye under. One more time. Goes under right here one more time. All right. Button go under. Okay. Buttons under. Buttons under. All right. Slowly, okay? Slowly. 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 Please keep it in a circle shape, okay? Still keep it in a circle shape. Okay. All right. And I'm going to make here a little bit darker. This side. A little bit darker. This side right here. And then under darker because the light won't go in there. And then bottom part too. Bottom, under, under. Okay. And here, the joint part a little bit darker. And then here, this side. Gradually blend it out. Okay. Shading under right here, under right here, so it looks more pops out, right? Need to shade to make it look pops out. All right, here a little bit darker, and same thing here. Icing, shade, shade. Oh, I forgot to shade right here. I'm gonna put a little bit here, right here, and then darker tone, darker tone, darker tone, gradually, gradually blend it out, gradually, gradually blend it out. Gradually, okay. All right, and then take care of this part. Okay, darker tone. This side a little bit. Under. Okay. And shade underneath, okay? Under. Okay. And then here, the join part. With a little bit reflection and then cookie. All right. And same thing to here. Okay. All right. And then do the top part. No, I do edge a little bit darker because you can see the thickness, okay? A little bit darker and then a little bit reflection. And you draw more line. Okay, you see? Below reflection, you do a small line and leave the reflection and then you do a little bit shading, okay? Yeah, make it more rounded. Okay, and then shading underneath. Shading under the icing. Okay, the bottom part here, like that. Okay, double check, we can have a little bit more shade right here. Double check, see if you like it. If somewhere you don't like it, you add a little bit more. Okay, we have a medium tone, darker tone already, and then cover some of the more area you feel you want to go a little bit even darker. You can do that. So make sure light, medium, dark. Okay. So right now, I think looking good. All right, and then I want to working on a little bit reflection. Okay, so take a piece tissue paper, and then have your brush ready. Okay, and I want to do a reflection part. So wash your brush, dry your brush. Okay, dry a little bit, and then go back and forth, back and forth. Okay, this is just the small reflection part. So go back and forth, like that. Back and forth, back and forth. So it looks, you see the thickness of the cookie, and then, okay. All right, same thing to here. Try your brush, and let's go back and forth, a little bit. Okay. All right, wash your brush, because if you do this and the cookie looks more, you know, thick, a little, the thickness will come. All right, right here, back and forth, okay. Wash your brush, wash. Try your brush, right here. Back and forth, back and forth. Make it a little bit lighter. Okay. A little bit lighter. Not too much, okay? Not too much. Wish. Too much, okay? And then maybe a little bit here too, okay? Just a little bit. So wash off technique, all right? And then anywhere else? This one a little bit over, okay? Like that. And a little bit here. Don't wash your brush because you don't want it too light. Just a little bit, but not too light, okay? And a little bit right here. Don't wash your brush. This time just kind of take out a little bit. Your wash is going to be too light. So just slightly water and go back and forth. That's all. Okay, so you see the cookie thickness? It looks nice this way, okay? All right, wash your brush, wash. And next one, I want to working on the white candy. Okay, 1, 2, 3 candy. I'm going to have this yellow. Okay, and very light, and then add a little bit white and a little bit right here, and let me show it to you. A little bit black, just very tiny. So it looks like a yellowish gray, very light. See that? And I'm going to just do, because light right here, it's going to make a curve for the shading this part, okay? Very light, like that. Make a curve, just the bottom part. All right. Here we go. And then next one, I want to start working on the flossing. Okay, so what are you going to do? You are going to take the gray, and how you make the gray? Just black and with a lot of water. That's all. Okay, that's all. And you see, barely can see it. Don't do it too dark, okay? Don't do it too dark. And we want to shading those white area, like the bottom part, okay, to make it pop out. All right, so right here I'm gonna shade a little bit, or too light, and add a little bit more. You can always add it on, okay, but don't do it too dark. Don't do it too dark. You want it to look really slight gray, but not dark. Okay, slight gray curve for the eye too, okay, for the eye. For the eye, this is shading part, so it look more pops out, okay? You know, you are kind of like coloring the thickness, all right? And same thing to this button on the bottom part, only on the bottom part, only on the bottom part, only, okay? All right, and a little bit more gray. Let's do the icing. The icing a little bit tricky. You have to be very careful, okay? So like this curve, you only shading the bottom part. So this one, you see this one is top, right? And here will be the bottom. So shading this part, only the bottom part. Top part don't shade, shade the bottom part. Top part don't shade, shade the bottom part. Okay, because bottom part, that's where the light cannot go in. All right, same thing to here. Right here underneath you shade, but when it's go up, don't shade. And then go down, you shade again. Go up, don't shade. Go down, you shade again, but when it goes up, don't shade. So this is really tricky, okay? Take a look closer. Top, don't shade, bottom shade. Top, don't shade, bottom shade. Top, don't shade, bottom shade. All right, bottom shade, top, don't shade. Bottom shade, don't shade. Shade, okay? So that's how you make it look really, really pops out, okay? All right, we are gonna do this practice a lot. So, okay, all right. So here, top, don't shade, shade the bottom. All right, don't shade, and then shade the bottom. So that's how you do it, okay? Easy. So you only shade bottom, remember bottom, okay? All right, now I am running out. Take some more black with a lot of water. You don't want it look black, you want it look gray. Okay, black it was too much, okay? Be careful, don't do it too dark. All right, ready? Ready? Okay. All right, bottom we shade. Oh, too dark. So you need more water. Need more water. Okay. Not so dark, not so dark. I need to take out a little bit black. Just leave a little bit gray, okay? All right, water, gray, right? Top don't shade, right? And then we shade the bottom, this part, right? Top don't shade, shade the bottom part, okay? Same thing. Don't shade the top part, shade the bottom part. Shade the bottom part. Carefully, okay? Shade the bottom part. Top part don't shade. Shade the bottom part. Okay? You take a little time to figure out, okay? Don't shade every single way. Okay, same thing to this one. Shade the bottom part. Leave the top. Shade the bottom part. Leave the top. Shade the bottom part. Top don't shade. Shade the bottom part. Shade the bottom part. Okay. I think that's it, right? Yep, that's it. And then next one, we want to enhance a little bit. So we want to make the icing more pops out, okay? Right now I'm checking on my icing if see if the icing keep in a good shape, still rounded. That's what we need, okay? We don't want the icing, looks strange. Okay, I want it to stay rounded. Wave, okay? Yep, all right. And then right now we need to create the shading on the top of the cookies. Okay, this one icing have a shade on the top of the cookies, so that's why it even make it more pops out. The white looks more white. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the black. You see the black? Mix back to here. Ooh, too much. Okay, so spray, like really dark, and then take a little bit blue right here, and mix. Ooh, you see it how dark is the brown it is. Okay, I'm going to have a little bit more brown, and then fix it back. I want it dark, okay? So you are going to have a darkest brown, Okay, again, black and blue and mix together, okay, to make the darker brown. Okay, all right, some water, darker brown. It's darker brown. Ready. All right, dry, a little bit dry, not too much water. You have too much water, you are gonna have a problem. Okay, you are going to have a problem doing it. All right, I like to start with the icing. Okay, and icing, same thing. Okay, only the bottom part, don't do the top part. So where's the bottom part? Right here, bottom part, shade. All right, this one is top part, don't do it. Only shade the bottom part, shade the bottom part. Not too much water, okay? No good. Too much water, no good. Okay, shade the bottom part. This one is top part again, right? And then we shade the bottom part. Right here, bottom part. You see? This one, compare with this one look more pops out. That's how it works, okay? All right, shade a little bit on the bottom part. Shade a little bit on the bottom part. On the bottom part. Okay? So you see the big difference? Compare here and here. This one icing really pops out, okay? So let's try this one. Same thing, okay? Bottom part. Bottom part. Right here. Bottom part. Bottom part. Bottom part. It start to pops out, right? You have to do this, okay? Otherwise it won't pops out at all, okay? All right, bottom part. Bottom part. Bottom part. Bottom part. See? Okay, let's compare this one pops out. Okay. Maybe a little bit too dark. If we think too dark, you know, you can always add a little bit brown, okay? All right. I just think a little bit too dark. All right, same thing. Icing. Bottom part. Shade. 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 Shade the bottom part, okay? And then here, shade the bottom part. Make it darker. Make it darker. Here we go. All right. Next one, this one. Can you see it? Okay, bottom part here. Right? Bottom part here. All right. Okay, bottom part. Bottom part. Bottom part. All right. And then same thing, this one. Bottom part. Okay, I think it's too dry. I'm gonna add some water. Okay, bottom part. Here we go. You see it? Okay, pops out, right? Okay, here. All right. Maybe a little bit darker, huh? I want it pops out a little bit more. So maybe a little bit darker. A little bit, just a little bit darker. All right. That's good enough. Okay, a little bit water to dry. Okay, I'm going to shade the eye, okay? Shading the eye bottom part. Right here. Shading. Careful, keep it rounded. Okay, I want to show it to you what's look different. With shade, more pops out. No shade, it's okay, not popping out that much. Okay, so one more shading make the big difference. Okay, darker brown. Darkest brown shade. So this eye will completely pop out, pop up, not pop out, up, pop up. You see, like that. Okay. All right, let's do the mouse part. Shading underneath. Do it really slow because I don't want to mess up. Okay, pops up. I want it pops up on the top too, okay? So I'm going to turn my paper and add shading right here. Okay, be careful. This part you just need to be patient. Okay, need to be patient. Add a little bit more shade. One more time. Under. See, like that. Okay, buttons, a little water. Okay, you can outline a little bit, okay? But very small, okay? Very small outline. Goes around the circle. Make sure it's rounded. And then do more underneath. Right here. A little bit more underneath. Yep, just like that. Okay, water. Okay, circle up a little bit. Fix the circle to make it perfect. Make it look good. And then shade a little bit more underneath. Bigger area, a little bit, area a little bit, increase a little bit. Okay, and then do again. Circle a little bit. More shade on the pattern. That's it. Okay. And then I'm going, you see all the button pops out, right? And Let's shade a little bit on the side, the last step for the gingerbread man cookie, okay? All right, and I'm going to do this part, okay? Ready? Follow the edges. You want it not too watery, okay? Not too watery. On the edges right here, I'm going to do it one more darker tone, darker tone. We'll be careful. All right, and then curve. All right, and then under armpit, armpit, underneath, a little bit darker. Okay, and this side of gingerbread man. Okay, and the bottom. Like that. A little bit here too. Okay. What do you think? All right. Double check, and then this here, right here, underneath, darker tone. Right here, darker tone. Right here, darker tone. Okay. I think pretty much we are gonna be done. The check on the last checkup to see if everything is okay. I think I'm done. Okay. Okay, I think I'm done. Maybe a little bit here to make the head more rounded. A little bit around there. Okay, here we go. Like that. Think I'm done. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, pretty much done. And then if you like, you can add the shading, but I don't know if the shading is good. Okay, you can add the shading for the cookies, but if you want to add shading, a lot of water, very light, super light gray. You can see a lot of water, super light gray, barely can see it, very light. And then you can shade a little bit, like, underneath part, underneath, on the bottom, if you like, okay? Didn't do a lot because I don't wanna mess up. Just a little, very light shading, underneath, very light shading. Don't do too much, okay? Don't do too much. Light shading, light shading, light shading, light shading, super light. Okay, light shading. That's all. Okay, maybe a little bit under here. Light shading. That's all. Don't do too much, okay? Wash your brush. Yeah, you can see cookies with shading. It looks a little bit more pops out, right? Yeah, it looks good. Very light, okay? Very light shading, not too much. And then when you do light shading, you can put a little bit more water. A little bit water. That's good. But not too much water, okay? So the cookie will look dry, but your shading looks, nice. Like that. Here we go. Just a little bit. Yeah. Okay, we're done. All right, I'm going to show you in a different view. All right, let's take a look. This is the gingerbread man. We did it for today. Ta-da! Ta-da! Is that cute? Okay. Hope you enjoy the lesson. We see you next time, okay? All right, everyone. Bye-bye. See you next time. Bye-bye.